going on again, guys? We're back at it with the next portion of this tutorial slash informational video for new people and rookies. And so in this video, we're going to continue with the light ammo, some of the light ammo weapons. And in my hand, if you see, I have an alternator, which is another one of these submachine guns in the game. And if I switch weapons, you can see I'm carrying the G7
Scout.
the G7 Scout semi-auto rifle, which is a kind of a sniper rifle of sorts, but not quite. But it is one of the most powerful rifles in the game. So, having said that, let's start off with the alternator. It's again, it's a submachine gun. And if you notice, you look down in the lower right-hand portion of the screen, I have all level 1 attachments on this gun. Without a level 1 extended heavy mag on this gun, guys, it has a base level of, I believe, 16 bullets in the mag. So if you're carrying this weapon, you definitely are going to want to find an extended light mag, even if it's level 1, as soon as possible, so that you raise it up to 20 bullets in the clip. So with a level 2 extended light mag, it goes to 23. With a level 3 extended light mag, it goes to 26. Okay, this is, in my opinion, one of the weakest guns in the game, but it's pretty decent. Some people like it. They took the attachment off of it from last season, the disruptor rounds, which made this gun so OP. So now it's back to just being a regular gun. But it's one of the most common weapons you'll find when you very first start off the game.
Yeah.
Okay?
I mean, it's really not a bad gun to use. Just
it's not.
You have to
especially
pay
when you're first
attention.
Yes, you do. It doesn't have too much recoil and kick. And like any other weapon, the better the attachments that you find, the better you'll do with it. In terms of the better it performs. So if you have all purple attachments, this gun is going to be very nice. If you can see, look at that. Now it did pull up a little bit. The recoil pulls it up, but it's very easy to compensate for that recoil. It's very easy to compensate. So that's the alternator. It's a decent weapon, and I've already explained the attachments in my previous video. If you need another explanation of the attachments, just go back to the previous video with the attachments explained. So having said that, let's move on to the G7 Scout. The G7 Scout is insane. It's level 1 mag capacity. It goes from 10 shots to 15. With the level 2 mag, it goes, I do believe, to 18. And the level 3 capacity takes it to, I think, let's see, was it 20? Is it 20 shots or more than 20?
It was 20. It was 20
shots. And 20 shots in this weapon is insane.
This
is one of the most powerful guns on the game. And it really, I think it needs to be nerfed, honestly, because you can melt someone's... Let's see how many shots it takes to kill body armor. Let's see.
Excuse me.
That was about 3 shots, maybe 4 to melt body.
What about a gold armor?
Hang on a second. Let's look at the dummy. That was about 3 shots to melt that body armor. 3 shots. Without it, that was a headshot and dropped him. So let's look. If I'm aiming at the head, how many shots will it take to drop? That was about 3 or 4 shots. This weapon is insane, guys. And again, you know, the better the attachments, the better the weapon performs. Absolutely. Now, this is considered a sniper rifle, so you're going to have aim drift. Now, this is a level 1 HCOG sight. Let's put a different sight on it. So this is a ×2 bruiser. So look at that. That's going to zoom in a little bit. But let's say you wanted to do some sniping. Let's put a 2x variable scope on it. When you look through this scope, let's see, do you have any... okay, I don't have that much drift because I have on a sniper stock. So let's take that sniper stock off and let's see if it changes. Not too much drift. But in the middle of a fight, hey man, you know, you might not gonna just be able to. You're not gonna be shooting the training dummy. Now, let's see. Now these stocks though, they help with the recoil of the weapon at the same time. So this is the best stock for this weapon. Recoil is minimal. This gun is amazing. This is my favorite sight to have on this gun. The 2x variable scope right there. This gun is amazing, guys. Now, this gun has the capacity to have the double tap enhancement on this gun. And what that does is you get 2 for the price of 1. Pull the trigger, you shoot 2 bullets. That is awesome. Look at that. That is awesome. Now, that's a select fire attachment. So if you press the left D-pad button, you go back to shooting single bullets. There are times where I don't mind shooting 2 bullets. There are times where I just want to shoot 1 at a time. It definitely depends up to you and your play style, guys. It is totally up to you and what you might get matched up with. Okay? So that's the G7, and man, that was 2, 4, 6 shots, and I dropped the training dummy in 6 shots, guys. So if you can get the drop on somebody with this gun, 4 headshots completely dropped them. But you might not be able to get headshots. So 2, 4, 6. Look at that. 7 bullets and he's down. This gun is insane with double tap on it. Take it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And his 4 shots and his armor was gone. 4 shots. Gun is amazing, guys. So that is a brief description and demonstration of 2 of the other light ammo weapons. Here you have the RE45, which is a handgun, and the P2020, which is, in my opinion,
they're very crappy. They're crappy guns. I hate
on
them.
the game. The RE45 is actually pretty good. The P2020 is not. You can put the hammer point attachment on the P2020, and it will make the P2020 hit a little harder. But again, it's a handgun. It's the weakest handgun in the game. You don't want a P2020. But hey, when you land, it might be the only thing you find. So there you go. Switching to the RE45, it's a fully automatic hand pistol.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
That's all right. The RE45, in my opinion, is going to be better than the P2020. It's fully automatic.
I just took all those target things down with the R45.
The RE45 is nice, but again, it's still a handgun. So if you can find a submachine gun or an assault rifle, I would take that over that. But again, you might want to play with the RE45. Again, it's totally up to you guys. So having said that, let's move on to the heavy weapons section, where Red Vinyl is going to demonstrate the Prowler and the Hemlock weapons, which they're pretty good weapons. So let's go, Red Vinyl.
The Prowler, okay. And what
now,
else?
let me say this before you start. The Prowler is another submachine gun in the game, and it is amazing. And then the Hemlock is the other one. Yeah, you just picked it up. There you go. But those are the next 2 weapons that we'll demonstrate. Take it away, Red.
Okay, I'm basically picking up a lot of the level 1 stuff, but in my opinion, the Hemlock is very crappy, especially when it's just a level 1 altogether. See, I have the scope, the Hog Classic 1X, and obviously it'll shoot like multiple rounds, but you have to keep pressing that trigger button to keep getting your kills, and that's one of the. You just took all the heavy ammo. That is one of the things that you know gets me killed all the time, is because I have to continuously keep pressing. And well, I mean, also I'm always a sitting duck. Sometimes I don't move when I am. But
let's explain this. Well, the first thing you need to know about the Hemlock is it is a burst assault rifle. It does not go fully auto. It shoots It shoots 3 bullets at a time. It's a burst assault.
No, 4.
Oh, it doesn't shoot 4?
It shoots 4.
No, that's 3. That's 3. Hang on, let's see. Hang on a second. Let's see.
4.
3. No. That's 3. I had 30 bullets in the clip. I shot, and it went to 27, 24, 21. That's a 3-round assault, 3-round burst assault.
Okay.
Assault
I'm
rifle.
wrong.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But we need to let people know that 3-round burst assault rifle. And the other thing you want to know about this one is it also has a select fire option. If you hit left on the D-pad, it goes to single shot, which in my opinion is much better because depending on how fast you can pull that trigger button, you can make this gun almost a fully automatic weapon depending on how fast you can push the gun. People need to know that about the Hemlock. That's some good shoot. That is some good shoot.
Thank you. I mean,
Now, another thing people need to know is this gun also has recoil that pulls the gun up, so you'll have to compensate by aiming a little bit down as you're shooting, and as you play the game more, you will get used to that to where it becomes muscle memory and you won't even realize that you're doing it. But other than that, the Hemlock actually does give you pretty decent damage. I personally don't like it because I don't like burst weapons. I prefer fully automatic weapons. But that's just me.
I think that's the reason why I don't like this gun. Is like you said, the thirst gun. It's more of a thirst killing.
Burst.
Okay.
Burst with a B.
I'm sorry. I can't speak English today. I'm speaking retards.
That's all right.
I don't know why.
But anyway, guys, the Hemlock is a decent weapon if you don't have anything, or you may like burst rifles. It hits hard, and you may want to fire single, or you may want to fire burst. Again, it's totally up to you and whatever fits your play style. So, having said that, let's move on to the Prowler. Red, what do you think about the Prowler?
I actually love it. It's one of the games that, you know, I want to in fights. I want to always find this because it's more of a better gun. Just kind of like the alternator. It's fair to use, and it's more it's better actually.
It's better
to use the POW and demonstration.
Absolutely, and
because it gives more out. Especially.
So check this out, guys. The Prowler is also a burst submachine gun. It's a 5-round burst. You shoot it, it's gonna shoot 5 bullets. Now with this gun, whenever you're in a firefight, you may be tempted to just keep pulling the trigger, which you probably don't want. You want to try to shoot with some kind of control, because if you shoot too much, you're gonna run out of bullets in your clip, and your opponent may not be out of bullets, and he or she may still be shooting you. So you want to be careful with that. Now the cool thing about the Prowler is it has a select fire attachment, which I have on this one. And you can, here it is right here. This is what it looks like. And if you look into the lower right part of the screen, you can see it on the very end of my Prowler. Hit left on the D-pad to take the Prowler from a 5-round burst to fully auto. This gun is insane on fully auto. It is insane. It is one of the better weapons, in my opinion, to have. It is one of the better submachine guns. This gun is amazing, especially when. But anyway, guys, like we were saying, the Prowler is an amazing submachine gun. It really is, especially if you can find a select fire attachment to go with it. It is amazing.
Yes.
So also remember that it also has a little bit of weapon drift and recoil at the same time.
Yeah.
So when you find it, you definitely want to have
the
a weapon stock. Yes, you definitely want to have the. Well, that's with any weapon you want to have the attachments. But any weapon, depending on what kind of weapon it is, a stock and the barrel stabilizer to help minimize your recoil. You definitely want that at all times, guys. Remember that.
So since we've done the flatline, which is my favorite, and the POW, so does that mean we have to do the snipers and the weak man?
So now we can do We can do. Let's do. No. We'll save the sniper. Hang on. Let's do this. We'll do the snipers all in one category. So let's do the wingman and let's do the Spitfire, or the last of the heavy weapons beside the longbow. So the wingman, guys, is the most powerful handgun on the game, but it was nerfed because in season 1 it was really OP, really OP. So when you start out with the wingman, you're gonna start off with 4 bullets in it. That's because it's so OP. When you shoot someone with that gun, it does 45 points of damage per shot. Per shot. That gun is powerful. Now, if you get a level 2 extended heavy mag, let's see, you go from 4 shots to, I believe, 10? No, 8, I'm sorry. If you get a level 1 extended heavy mag, I do believe you go from 4 shots to 6 shots, I think.
The purple is 10.
Yes. Yes. So with the level 1 extended heavy mag, guys, you go from 4 shots to 6. When you put the blue one on, I do believe it goes to 8. 6 shots to 8. And then with the purple, yes, like Red said, it gives you 10 shots. If you have this gun with a purple extended heavy mag on it, and 10 shots is more than enough to get the job done.
Yeah.
With this gun, if your aiming is on point, this gun is insane, and it only takes 2 attachments: a sight attachment and the extended heavy mag attachment. So, but me personally, again, most powerful handgun on the game. What do you think?
Yeah,
Rick?
me personally, I don't really like it because when you don't even have the attachment, you shoot him. You don't always get a good aim at him, at any of your characters, obviously, like mine, because I'm just literally all over the place. And then not only that, because I mean, without the attachments, this gun is pretty much shitty.
It really is, because you only have 4 shots. You have 4 shots, and then you have to reload. And in the middle of a firefight, that literally could mean the difference between life and death. So, but again, guys, it's the most powerful handgun on the game. So if you want to use it, make sure you have some kind of extended heavy mag on it in order to even make it viable. Because in my opinion, it's not even viable unless you have an extended heavy mag. So let's move on to the Spitfire, one of the 2 light machine guns in the game. Now, with any
light, it's
weapon,
heavy.
No, light. It's a light machine. It's a light machine gun. It uses heavy ammo, but its classification is an LMG, light machine gun.
Okay, I have a sniper scope on me though, but it to me it's a really good gun. See, obviously I'm shooting like a badass.
It's as with any weapon, guys. You want to have attachments on this weapon, because if you don't, the recoil will be insane on this gun. Now, make no mistake about it. This gun does not maximize
here, I'm taking
damage
the
output
things
or
off.
DPS. It doesn't.
But see, this is what it looks like on my screen. I don't have the pressure thing and the stock on. But that's basically what it does. Is just it's gonna make you move the gun, not like not forcibly, but it's gonna move without the stock or anything.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need a stock, because the recoil on this gun is insane.
Here's the stock.
You're gonna need a stock and
it's not moving as much anymore since the stock got put on. But here's the barrel.
Absolutely. You're definitely gonna need attachments for this weapon. It's a powerful weapon, guys, but like most weapons, the shaking and recoil will be insane. So let me say this about the extended heavy mag. If the base capacity for this weapon without an extended heavy mag, it's pretty good actually. The base capacity is 35 rounds. 35 rounds in any good is insane, guys. This gun actually needed a nerf, because at one point I do believe the ammo capacity maxed out at 60. So with a level 2 extended heavy mag, guys, this gun goes from 35 to 45 shots. With a level 3 extended heavy mag, it goes from 45 to 55. I'm sorry, is that 53? No, I just need to get more ammo. 55 shots. So you're in a firefight with somebody, guys. You have a 55 shot clip. They have a 20, 25, 27 shot clip, something like that. As long as you are moving and not standing still, guys, you're gonna win that fight every time with that many bullets in your clip. I mean, it's pretty hard to not win a firefight with this weapon in your hand.
And
now, me personally, I like this weapon in Season 1. I don't like it anymore because in my opinion, there are better guns that do more damage. But this is not a bad gun to have at all, guys.
Yeah, it's not really a bad gun. Especially, I don't like it. I don't like using it as a sniper. But when I have the Ranger on it, it becomes a real fucking badass gun. Especially when you have a 3-squad man on you.
Yeah, it's a good gun. It's a very good gun.
One of your teammates are down and stuff, but with the Ranger on it, it's a total badass.
Absolutely. And so, like I said, guys, again, it just comes down to preference. Me personally, I prefer to use another weapon over this weapon. But if I didn't have anything else, I would definitely use it. And you're looking at the damage that I'm doing with it. This gun is, it really is insane. And I do believe what makes this gun so good is just the high bullet magazine capacity for this. That's what makes this gun so good. But, you know, again, you know, it just comes down to what weapons you prefer, what weapons you want to choose.
Yeah.
So, having said that, we're going to end this portion of the video, and we're going to move on to the next one, which is sniper rifles and energy weapons.
Ooh,
so thanks a lot.
I can't wait.
So thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.
Idea.